Now question number third. Question number third of exercise 7.1. Okay. Question number third says AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB. So first I'll draw a diagram. These two are perpendicular and equal perpendiculars. This is given in the question itself. Like this point is B, this point is A, this point is D, and this point is C. Join these 2 points. So in this diagram, this is given that BC is equals to AD. So in triangle, I'll write in triangle OBC and in triangle OAD. Okay, first I'll observe these 2 triangles. Okay, we will study these 2 triangles. Now in these 2 triangles, these sides are equal. This is given in the question that AD is equals to BC. AD is equals to BC. This is given in the question, and the reason behind is equal perpendicular. Equal perpendiculars on AD. On AD. On AD, these two are equal perpendiculars. Okay. Angle B is equals to angle A. Angle B is equals to angle A, and the reason is both are 90 degrees, that is right angle. You can say right angles. So one side and one angle is known to me. Now next is, if you observe this, you can say these 2 angles are equal to one another. Reason? Vertically opposite angles. So you can say angle DOA is equals to angle COB, right? And the reason behind is they are vertically, these 2 angles are vertically opposite angles. Now see, angle, side. So these 2 triangles are congruent by angle, side congruency rule. Okay, I draw this triangle like OAD. Okay, I draw OBC in this as OAD. Okay, so let's say this is OAD. This angle is A. This angle is O. This side and D. Okay, this is OAD. I draw OBC congruent to OAD. So this angle must be 90 degrees at B. Then this is C and this point is O. So these 2 angles are equal, these 2 sides are equal, and these 2 angles are also equal. Okay, so angle, side. So these 2 triangles are congruent by angle, side congruency rule. So now I can write, you can take any sequence like OAD and OBC. So now you can write OAD is similar and equals to OBC by angle, side congruency rule. So by congruency rule, these 2 triangles are congruent. Now, if these 2 triangles are congruent, that means these corresponding sides are also equal. So now you can say OA is equals to OB. OA is equals to OB by CP. If these 2 triangles are congruent, that means their corresponding sides are also equal. That means OA is equals to OB. Now from this, what you can conclude? OA is equals to OB. OA is equals to OB. That means you can say CD bisect AB. CD bisect AB. इसका मतलब क्या होगा बेटा कि जो CD लाइन आपने ड्रॉ करी है, वो AB को इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रही है, दैट मींस बाइसेक्ट कर रही है. सो नाउ यू कैन से CD bisects AB. This you need to prove in this question, that show that CD bisects AB. I hope अब आपको clear हो गया होगा how CD bisects AB. CD bisects AB in such a way that is OB is equals to OA, and you can say OA is equals to OB by CPCD. Any doubt at this point? Okay, then note it down fast. आपने कहा these two sides are parallel. What are these two sides? Let's say this is P and Q. Okay, this line is P, this line is Q. These two lines are parallel to each other. So then L and M. Let's say this line is L and this line is M. So even these two are parallel to each other. Then ABCD. Let's say this point is A, this point is B, this point is C, and this point is D. This is the question. And join AC. Now you have two triangles ABC and ABC. Now you write in triangle ABC and in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC and in triangle ABC, now you have two triangles. If you observe these two triangles, you will find AC is common to both these triangles. AC is common to both these triangles, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So first step you can write AC is equals to AC, that is common. अगर इसमें मैंने कुछ अलग किया होता आप मुझे बताइए. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, मैंने जस्ट फिगर ऑब्जर्व किया, मैंने देखा कि दोनों ट्रायंगल में AC कॉमन है, मैंने AC is equals to AC कॉमन लिख दिया. इसके अलावा आई डोंट थिंक कि मैंने इसमें कुछ अलग से किया. नाउ अगर आप इसमें देखें, these two sides are parallel. अगर आप इसमें देखें, so these two sides are parallel, right?
Yes, sir.
So they are forming a Z. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can I say that this angle is equals to this angle?
Yes, sir.
Reason? Alternate interior angles. So now you can say BAC. Angle BAC is equals to ACD. Reason? Alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now similarly, if these two sides are parallel, then again this is forming a Z, right?
Yes, sir.
So now can I write this angle is equals to this one?
Yes, sir.
So now I can write BAC. Angle BAC is equals to ACB, right?
Yes, sir.
With the same reason, again these are forming alternate interior angle. One side, two angles. Angle side. बस इतना ही आपको ऑब्जर्व करना था. अब आप मुझे बताइए इसमें कुछ ऐसी टेक्निक जो कि अलग थी, आप लोगों ने नहीं पढ़ी थी, आप मुझे बताइए. पैरेलल लाइन का कॉन्सेप्ट आपका पहले कवर हो चुका है. लाइंस एंड एंगल्स में यही रीजन है कि लाइंस एंड एंगल्स पहले पढ़ाया जाता है, देन आपको ट्रायंगल्स बताया जाता है. अदरवाइज क्या होता है, पहले सिलेबस में पहले ट्रायंगल्स बताया जाता, फिर लाइंस एंड एंगल्स बताया जाता. अगर ऐसा होता सो स्टूडेंट्स को नॉलेज ही नहीं होती व्हाट आर पैरेलल लाइंस, व्हाट आर कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स, व्हाट आर अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल, व्हाट आर वर्टिकल ऑपोजिट एंगल्स. अब आप देखिए, आपको क्वेश्चन में गिवन था कि दैट L is parallel to M, P is parallel to Q. उसका बेटा कोई रीजन रहा होगा. रीजन क्या था कि अगर मुझे नहीं पता होता कि दैट L is parallel to M, I cannot say that these two angles are equal. Reason is alternate interior angle. अगर मुझे नहीं पता होता कि ये दो पैरेलल लाइंस हैं, मैं ये नहीं बता सकता था, राइट? सिमिलरली अगर मुझे नहीं पता होता कि P is parallel to Q, तो मैं नहीं बता सकता था कि ये दो एंगल्स भी क्या होंगे, एक दूसरे के इक्वल होंगे, दैट इज alternate interior angles. Now if I draw these two triangles separately, so like A, B and C. This is A, this is C, this point is B, right? So obviously जो इसका आइडेंटिकल बनेगा, उसमें भी बेटा यहाँ पे एक सिंगल और यहाँ पे डबल, इस तरीके से होगा.
Yes, sir.
देखिए डबल कहाँ पर है, A पॉइंट पर. लिख दिया मैंने B। सिंगल कहाँ पर है? C पर। सो ये ऑब्वियसली वाला पॉइंट क्या हो जाएगा? D। किसी को कोई डाउट इसमें? नाउ यू कैन से AC is equals to AC, AC is equals to AC, क्यों? कॉमन है। AC is equals to AC, कॉमन। BAC, BAC is equals to ACD, equal, alternate interior angles. DAC, DAC is equals to ACB, again reason is alternate interior angles. Angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. So now you can say ABC and CDA. ABC sequence is ABC, so obviously sequence is CDA. So ABC is similar and equals to triangle CDA. Reason? Angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. कुछ रटने वाली बात नहीं है बेटा, सिर्फ समझने वाली बात है। अगर इसमें कुछ रटना है, इसमें भी अगर कुछ रटना है तो I cannot help in this, क्योंकि बेटा इसमें कुछ रटने लायक है नहीं। एंगल, साइड, एंगल। So by angle, side, angle, congruency rule. Now you can write. Now the next part is you need to okay. इसमें सिर्फ आपको इतना ही करना था। इस क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपको इनको कॉन्ग्रुएंटली प्रूव करना था। इन केस अगर आपको इससे ज्यादा कुछ पूछा जाता, in that case you can say corresponding sides are also equal, so you can write AB is equals to CD। हालांकि आपका आंसर यहीं पे आ गया, ठीक है, hence proof। बट इन केस अगर आपको इसको और एक्सप्लोर करना है इसी क्वेश्चन को, यू कैन से AB is equals to CD because these are the corresponding parts of these two triangles, okay? So you can write AB is equals to CD। by CPCP। This is additional one। यहाँ से पूछा नहीं बेटा, मैं फिर बोल रहा हूँ, ये बस एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन मैं आपको प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ। सिमिलरली BC is equals to DA। Again with the same reason by CPCP। अब ये दोनों अगर एंगल एक दूसरे के इक्वल है, that means obviously this angle is equals to this angle। So angle B, you can say ABC, ABC is equals to CDA by the same reason by CPCP। Okay? Any doubt?
No sir.
Then please note it down fast। Now this is question number 5। Question number 5 says that line L bisects angle A। If line L bisects angle A, that means these two angles are equal। So I can write in triangle ABQ and in triangle ABP I can write BAQ is equals to BAP। Reason? Line L bisects angle A। First point। So एक एंगल आ गया आपके पास। Now one student said, sir, AB is common, right? So I can write AB is equals to AB। This is common। Any doubt? एक एंगल एक साइड। Now third one, you can say angle P is equals to angle Q। Reason? Both are 90 degrees। Angle P is equals to angle Q is equals to 90 degrees, that is right angle। So तीन स्टेटमेंट मिल गई। This gives me an information of an angle, this will give me an information of a line and again an angle। So angle, side, angle। इसको आप सेपरेटली बना सकते हैं। Let's say APB, I'll draw APB separately। This point is P, this point is B and this is A। This angle, okay? So I'll draw ABQ in the same manner. Here's one angle, here's 90. 90 is at Q. Single angle is at A. AQ, so obviously this point is B. Now, AB is equals to AB. AB is equals to AB, common. Angle BAP is equals to BAQ.
Yes, sir.
Reason? Bisects.
Bisect.
Line L bisects angle A. And angle P is equals to angle Q because both are 90 degree, that is right angle. So, angle, side. Angle, side. So, these two triangles, so obviously, or you can write, either you can say these are angle, side, or you can prove these two triangles congruent by RHS congruency. Okay? अब देखिए, here you have two angles and one side. So now you can say triangle, कौन-कौन से triangle given है आपको यहाँ पे? APB. The sequence is APB. So obviously the next sequence is AQB. So triangle APB is similar and equals to triangle AQB by angle, side congruency rule. Okay. Once you have proved that these two triangles are congruent, then you can say in the next step, so this is the solution of first part. This is the solution of first part. First part में आपको इन दो triangles को congruent prove करना था, आपने कर दिया. Now, in the second part, question says BP is equals to BQ. ये आपको show करना है that BP is equals to BQ. So if these two triangles are congruent, so I can say that BP is equals to BQ, right?
Yes, sir.
Because if these two triangles are congruent, that means their corresponding sides are also equal. So now I can write BP is equals to BQ, and the reason is by CP. By CP I can write BP is equals to BQ. So in the second part you need to prove that BP is equals to BQ or B is equidistant from arm of angle A. अब देखिए बेटा इस चीज को, क्या कोई मुझे बताएगा कि जो सेकंड पार्ट में जो और के बाद वाला स्टेटमेंट है वो क्या कहना चाह रहा है? That is B is equidistant from arm of angle A. इसका कोई रीजन, कोई इसका मीनिंग बताएगा मुझे? अब देखिए इधर आपने कहा BP is equals to BQ. BP is equals to BQ. ये आपने प्रूफ कर दिया that BP is equals to BQ. AQ and AP are the arms of angle A. बेटा समझने की कोशिश करो, तो स्टेटमेंट लिखा हुआ है that B is equidistant. Equidistant का मतलब क्या होता है? Equal distance. Equi means equal, distance मतलब दूरी, equal दूरी पर है. That means point B इससे और इससे बराबर दूरी पर है. इसको आपको कैसे पता चला? Because BQ is equals to BP. आपने प्रूफ किया है by CP that BP is equals to BQ. आपने जस्टिफाई किया है उसको by CP. So अब आप बोल सकते हैं जो पॉइंट B है ना, वो इक्वल दूरी पर है Q से और P से. मान लीजिए आपका भी लोकेशन है B, Q पे आपका घर है और P पे आपका स्कूल है. So आप कैसे हैं? आप इक्वल डिस्टेंस पे हैं from your school and from your house. So आपने कहा कि ये वाली दूरी इसके इक्वल है, so मैं इसको ये भी तो कह सकता हूँ B is equidistant from arms of angle A. ये दोनों इसके arms हो गए ना बेटा एंगल A के. मैंने कहा कोई भी अगर एंगल फॉर्म हो रहा है तो उसकी दो आर्म्स ये वाली और ये वाली तो होगी. Now you can say for B is equidistant from arms of angle A. बस हो गया. Hence, any doubt? Then please note it down fast.